Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of natural gas has moved in the last 2 days and how the price of natural gas can move in the next 2 days. See, if you look at the chart of natural gas, what we have seen, natural gas today we have seen it is trying to go upside. After making a low of around $3.64, we have seen the price started going upside. Okay, but if you see this particular trend, we have seen it is moving in this range. Okay, and now this is the pattern has formed, and after that there is an upside, and this particular pattern has formed clearly, but the gap which we can see at a level of 3.51 is still not filled. So probability is high that if the price started going below a level of 3.67, there is a probability that it can go further down, and yes, after that a probability of touching 3.51 can be seen. If you look at this trend, there is a higher chances that as soon as the price started moving below a level of $3.64, $67, there is a higher chances that this gap can be filled to a level of $3.52. Okay, looking at this particular chart, see there is a clear U pattern has formed. After that there is a downfall, and if the price keep moving up this level, probability of going towards 4.2 can be seen. You have to understand something that as soon as the price sustain above $4, a further upside can be seen towards 4.2. But what is our main thing is here is that the trend is continuously down, as well as the gap is still pending. Okay, so probability of filling the gap is higher. If the price started sustaining above a level of $3.9, then only we can see a probability of touching $3.4, because yesterday we have seen it has touched a level of $4, but it didn't sustain, it bounced back from that level. If it sustained, we could have seen 4.2, but it didn't. So before I move ahead and explain you where the price of natural gas can move in the next 2 days, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglive@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description. And please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a telegram link also given in the description. You can join that too. See, what we have seen, the Fed had already cut interest rate. That is where we have seen the price has come down. Weather news is there. Okay, because of the low demand, the price has come down, and other factors are also responsible, as well as dollar index is also moving a little below a range of 100. If you look at this trend, three things that you have to understand here is that a price is now trading $3.76. Suppose if it started going down, it can move towards $3.72, which is a support one. If the price started going below that particular level, a further downfall can be seen towards $3.69. And if the price falling below that particular level, a further downfall can be seen towards 3.64. This is what we can see. And as soon as it started going below this level, this is the range, we can see it will go further down and can touch a level of $3.53. Okay, and once started sustaining below this level, a further downfall can be seen, and then after 3.53, probability of going towards 3.36 can be there. Okay, and if that sustain, a further fall can be there, or a bounce back can be seen from this level. But suppose if it started sustaining this level, what we can see, suppose if it started going upside, we can see it can touch a level of $3.8. Okay, 3.79 or 3.8. Okay, because that is a resistance one. But if the price moving up this level, probability of going towards 3.86 is there. And once the price sustaining above 3.86, a further upside can be seen towards $4. This $4 is already tested, so we can see the price can rise above that level, and from there it can go further upside towards a level of $4.12. This 4.12 is also being tested. This level is tested, and this level is both are tested. So probability of further high can be seen that the price can move towards a level of $4.2. And once the price sustaining over 4.2, a further upside can be seen towards further high, and we can see the price can move towards, after 4.28, we can see a level of $4.35. This is what we can see. Okay, and once the price sustaining over 4.35, a further high can be seen. See, when there is a good volatility like in this range, but now the volatility is not what we have seen in the previous 5 weeks. Okay, so we cannot say that the price will go further upside downside, because it is moving on both the direction. Okay, the people, those traders or who investors, those who have traded at this level, that the price can go further upside, but it didn't went there. was trapping at these levels. It was continuously down because the rate cut happened as well as the weather news. We have seen the price was continuously down because of the low demand. Okay, now you have to understand that if the price sustain above $4, then only we can see there can be a rise. But if the price keep falling below a level of around $3.6, okay, then we can see there can be a further fall, and chances of falling below a level, if it started falling below 3.62, we can see it will move further down towards $3.52. Okay, this is what we can see. And if the price falling below that particular level, a further downfall can be seen towards 3.36. If the bounce back, that is good, but if the price didn't bounce back, we can see it can move further down towards 3.18 or further low. But if it started moving upside towards 4, we can see a level of 4.2. Then there will be our zone breakout will happen. So probability can be high. We can see it can move towards 4.37 to a level of 4.46, and then a further upside can be seen.